Crypto markets had a rough weekend. Speaking of rough, this is Shib, the oven mitt, my new co-host, because Stinky Stonks, the co-host that we were going to have, was unavailable. But yeah, man, the markets have been looking bad this weekend, showing a little bounce this morning. But of course, Ethereum did come right down to the area that I've been discussing for seemingly ever. And I filled up and bought, even in this terrible red slaughter of a market. I'm going to show you why in the chart, review all of the news as usual. Let's go.
Let's go.
What is up, everybody? I'm Scott Melker, also known as the Wolf of Wall Streets. Before we get started, please subscribe to the channel and take the Doge / Shiba Inu oven mitt that everybody has and put a smackdown on that like button with your Shib mitt, please, because it's hilarious. I don't have a real co-host. I don't have a real guest. I'm going to be gone, guys, for a while, to be honest with you. Going to be honest with you. Tomorrow morning, I will be here for a quick stream, and then immediately I'm heading to New York City for Missouri Mainnet. I don't know if any of you guys are going to be there down at Pier 36 in the Lower East Side, but I will be on site shooting podcasts for 3 days, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Also, we got our sponsor down there, Bullish. Bullish has like a tent outside with all kinds of games and activities, and one of the things they have there is a dunking booth. And every day from 1 to 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm going to be out there doing crypto trivia. And when people miss the questions, we're going to dunk their ass. We're going to dunk them. So basically, you guys can come by and I will just dunk you. Dunk on you, dunk around you, dunk in and near you. So if you're in New York for that, I mean, show up, right? And then, obviously I can't live stream Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday because I'll be there. And then I'm heading to Singapore, which means obviously it's a direct flight from New York. It's 19 and a half hours from New York City. Kill me. I don't know. I take off on like Sunday night and I won't be there till Tuesday. Then I'm at Token 2049 in Singapore Wednesday and Thursday with plans Friday. And then I get back sometime like late on Monday. So it's going to be a little while. We're going to be recording all those podcasts. We'll have lots of content from Masari to release. And I'll try to make some videos and even potentially show up for live streams. But it'll be like 10 o'clock at night. Yeah. White men can't dunk. It's white men can't jump. And they can get dunked. Yeah, they can get dunked. So yeah, you guys are invited to all those activities that we're going to be doing. And then I come back on that Monday. I'm here for a week, and then to Vegas, where I know all of you are coming to hang out. But that's going to all be live streamed if we can get the technology together to do so. So we'll be extra live streaming, maybe just endlessly on those days. Yeah, white dudes dunk on 8-foot rims. I have a 5.5, 6 foot rim outside. I can dunk standing, and I have no shame just dunking on my kids. All over them. All over my children. Anyways, guys, so listen, shit weekend, but the thing that we were looking for to happen happened. So we're going to talk about that in a minute. First, Ethereum Bitcoin slide further through the weekend. No shit, Sherlock, because we're all here and we're all staying poor, right? I tweeted today, my portfolio is deflationary. This morning I woke up, I really chose violence, honestly, like calm violence, calm and collected violence. But like my entire thread on Twitter seemed to be Vitalik and CZ bots. And like 6 Bitcoin maximalists saying that Ethereum has gone to zero. No surprise, Ethereum is dropping so hard. Ethereum is dead. It's terrible. It's over. Haha, Bitcoin is better, which, by the way, that's true. I like Bitcoin as the most important asset ever. But I don't know, man. Then I pulled up the Ethereum Bitcoin chart. I'm like, I don't know. Like the halving was somewhere down here, right? The Bitcoin halving. I mean, it's up like 4x against Bitcoin since the halving. And Bitcoin is trading now. Where's Bitcoin? 18,841 with a low recently of 17,600. So I don't know, a couple percent off the lows, and Ethereum is still like 50% above the June lows. Like people have such like emotional attachment to their coin and want to make their argument so bad that they just fail to look at facts. Ethereum can be down against Bitcoin for a couple days and they're like, Ethereum's dead. It's over. I hate it. It's the worst. See, I told you so. Right. And the fact is, and listen, I don't care. It's not like I'm just saying if you're going to have an argument, you need to, I don't know, use facts and data and maths, science, maybe even proper English. I don't know. I'm not even like an Ethereum maxi of any variety. It just feels like one when I see these things. Right. I mean, look, it's up 4 times. Ethereum has wildly outperformed. And if you look even to the June lows, like, let's go here. Bitcoin low, there it is, right? You can see how close it got to the lows. ETH is still this far off the lows. Let's put a line. Let's do a line. Not even fucking close. Not even close. The hype from the merge. Ethereum went up 2.5 times. Bitcoin went up 50%, which is also awesome. Great. But like, I don't know, man. As I was saying on Twitter, it's like, if you're a Bitcoiner and you're cheering like Ethereum's down, yay, I'm the best. It's literally like you're standing on the Titanic and you happen to be on the slightly higher part that's also sinking. Like cheering for someone to lose money while you're also losing money. Real dumb. Real dumb. I could see if Bitcoin was going absolutely nuts and Ethereum was getting slaughtered, then they could have their little like 5-minute circle jerk of excitement. It's not a thing. I don't know. So I woke up this morning and just like sent a few tweets that I knew would like trigger the maxis who would get mad and call me a scammer and shit. Yeah. Whatever, man. Anyways, let's look at the Bitcoin chart. Let's look at the weekly chart here since we're talking markets. Terrible weekly candle. Bearishly engulf it. Well, it didn't get down off the lows. These two will bearishly engulf that. But we had that monster weekly candle 2 weeks ago. And then Train Dupain. That shouldn't be on the weekly chart. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. We don't need you. And then the train of pain came last week, and now we're trading below the 2017 highs of 19,666. But guys, this is just sideways, right? Yeah, we were making some higher highs and higher lows in this local sort of pattern here, but now it's just a range from 17,592 up to 25,12, right? Now, listen, if we get a lower low, right? Even if it comes all the way down here, there is good news, right? That would confirm this lower high right here. So that makes the target for breaking out of the bear market 25,212 instead of 32,375. Right now, this is the last lower high confirmed. You need a lower low to confirm a lower high. So right now, bear market structure doesn't break unless we get above 32,375. But if we even get a small dip like this, not saying that's what it'll do, we only need to get above 25,212 to break the bearish trend. So you should almost like at this point, you're like at 19,000, like just get down there, bro, make it over. Yeah. Matt doesn't understand the vitriol. People are emotional and they're dumbasses. I'm not saying that Bitcoin maxis are dumbasses. I'm just saying that all humans have a little dumbassedness in them. Bitcoin maximalists, I love them actually. Like they've driven the space this far. Like they've definitely carried Bitcoin on their back. But like you can be a Bitcoin maximalist without being, what's the word I'm looking for? A fucking asshole. That's 2 words. Right? You can say, hey, man, Bitcoin's amazing and ETH can also exist and it's fine. Whatever, man. So listen, that's the story right now with Bitcoin. You know what I'm looking for, right? We had bearish divergence with overbought RSI at the top on the 4 hour. Shocking. So then we got a big old crash. So you know what I'm looking for, right? Anyone? I'm looking for this, guys, right? Lower low on price, which by the way, only requires us getting below 18,471, higher high, higher low on RSI, and then a bullish divergence and up. And Ethereum has the exact same potential thing, right? Massively oversold. Both RSIs went down to like 20. So that's what I'm watching for. And we'll see. Right? And now You guys have been looking at this chart with me for weeks. Week. W-E-A-K, week. I'm about to sneeze, I think, so I'm going to mute it. Maybe now that I talked about sneezing, I'm not going to. I did it. I sneezed. But guys, I had Burb and Cheds on maybe 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, and I was like, 1284, 1284. They were like, 1284, bro. We're all watching 1284. You know? And there it is. I'm not saying it'll hold, but this was a gratuitous, obvious resistance. It's on the 4 hour to make it even clearer, by the way. That's how you can see it, right? From that high that needed, nothing needs to, but felt like it needed to be retested as support. And now it has been. And I bought a whole shit ton of ETH at 1284. I've written in the newsletter. I've done it on videos. I'm like, I'm just going to leave a bunch of bids at 1284. There it is. I'm super rich now. I'm up $50. I'm a god tier trader. I'm the best. No, it just happened. Now, listen, I drew the circle, I think, while on that stream. Did I expect it to literally hit it right in the middle of the circle? No. And I love that people on Twitter are like, you drew that yesterday, bro. I'm like, all you gotta do is look at the tweets or the videos, man. But yeah, I got lucky. It actually happened. I wasn't predicting, though, that on September 19th of 2022, that's when it would happen. Just kind of happened. Yeah, there it is. And this daily candle, if it keeps going up, is going to look good. It's going to look like a reversal. It's going to look like a bottom. So everybody chill, bro. Can Mike guest host while I'm gone? Mike's going to be with me, man. Mike's going to be with me. Yeah, I had no idea it would hit like your honesty. Well, yeah, because, you can't pretend you're better than you are, man. Listen, I was right about 1284 for now. Okay, so were the other 100 people looking at that obvious level? No idea that it would happen on that day. It literally just happened to fall into the hole. That's what she said. So continuing on with the news. Oh, and by the way, ETH BTC, if you actually zoom in, look at, by the way, if you have your doubts about oversold and overbought, bullish and bearish divergences, I mean, it just happens on charts over and over again at the tops and bottoms, right? And we're not even oversold here. But like, look, this was the breakout that a lot of people were celebrating right here. Well, look at where this just bounced. Let me zoom in case your eyes aren't good like mine. I mean, it's like to the sat, right? Look at that. Look at it. Perfect support. Oh, my mouse just died. Don't know what I'm going to do. Uh-oh. Oh, there it came back. Look, it came back. Whoa. Better charge your mouse or something. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, this is a very predictable place for ETH to bounce, bottom line. Let's go talk about some news. Hey, Scott, can I tell you about the time Jimmy Jazz got me stoned like a feckin' monkey hands, man? Jack Quack. I assume you're talking about Jimmy Jazz from G-Love and Special Sauce. And bro, I lived on a tour bus with that dude for like months. So I know what you are talking about. And when I lived on that tour bus with G-Love and Special Sauce, we were also on tour on that round with Slightly Stupid, and those dudes have like 12-foot bongs coming out the window of every window of their bus. Not surprised. Yoda Woya, what's up, buddy? Says we are all looking for hopium. Well, how about some helium instead of some hopium? Binance bungles accounting for helium tokens, overpays clients millions. The Helium network has 2 tokens, HNT and, of course, mobile. Binance counted them as one. Oops. HNT resulting in a windfall for customers who deposited the less valuable mobile. It's really easy to make money in crypto. You just deposit a coin that's worth less than another one, then the exchange gives you the more valuable coin, then you cash out. Cost Binance about $19 million on this simple accident. And oh, fucking well, I guess that's news. Speaking of news, FTX CEO Sam Bankman-Fried firm still has $1 billion in cash left to deploy for acquisitions. $1 billion here, $1 billion there. What do you think about that, Chib? That's a lot of money, bro. Yeah, and I mean, he's already spent billions just buying up everything, right? Get a little BlockFi over here, a couple institutions over there, maybe snap up some of that sweet Voyager. Still $1 billion left to buy up this sweet contagion. Listen, we can all be our own little FTX or Sam Bankman-Fried, right? We know that fortunes are made by the bold who are willing to buy shit in bear markets and then, I don't know, have patience and wait instead of spazzing if it goes down 4% more. They're just sitting here patiently waiting for distressed assets that they can buy at a discount. You guys will go to like JCPenney or Belk Lindsay or whatever night Burdines or whatever 1980s trash stores still exist. I don't know. You'll go there and you'll be like, wow, man, summer sale, pants are on sale for 74% off. These pants don't fit and they're yellow and green, but I'm going to buy them because 74% off feels like a deal. Then you head over to the grocery store and you're like, oh, 3-day-old bread is on sale today. Stale as fuck with actual visible mold, but seems like a good deal at 50% off. But your favorite assets go down 75, 80, 90%. You're like, oh, that shit's a scam. Fuck that. I'm out. Right? So you end up sick from the moldy bread and throwing up on your ugly pants, and you still don't own any Bitcoin or Ethereum because it has to go lower. But you make money in bear markets. You don't have to time the bottom. You just have to buy shit when it's way down and wait a while. Is there anyone out there right now, I don't even know why I'm talking about this, who doesn't believe that Bitcoin and Ethereum will eventually trade higher than they are now? Or any of these assets? Come on, man. Come on, man. Just get, I mean, those bagels are stale, dude. You don't buy the deli meat that expired a week ago because it's cheaper. You just don't do it. Here's apparently a big story that's worth sharing in the news. 2 Sigma Ventures raises $400 million for 2 funds, plans crypto investments. Right? It's a big deal, except for that only 15% of those funds is going to crypto investments. But yeah, I mean, 2 Sigma's big. That's why it's news. And they're investing $400 million across 2 new venture funds, but only 15% of all that is going into crypto. So I don't know, man. This is one of those days when I should say it feels like we're struggling for news. So people just write stuff. They're like, oh, words and paper and screens. Let's do them. None of this shit matters. None of this matters. Fine. We know that there's still some money coming into crypto. And that's cool. That's good. That's great. Terrific. Crypto exchange Coinbase could earn $1.2 billion in revenue next year from higher interest rates, JP Morgan says. Over half of that would come from the company's share of interest income from USDC reserves. I guess it's a little reported that Center Consortium, the partnership between Coinbase and Circle, allows people to earn yield. Accredited investors, we've talked about this. You can go on the USDC Circle site and you can earn like a 4 to 5% yield on USDC. Well, Coinbase has their fingers in that. And this could just be an extra 1.2 billion, casual 1.2 billion in revenue for them. I don't know. Did I just make that story up? What story? Sources. I made it up. I don't know what story. Yeah, guys, listen, I still think Coinbase is going to be just fine. I am clearly in the minority at this point. Yeah, this is yet again. The news right now is some guy said maybe someone will make some money. ETH, proof of work, fiasco, 90% price drop, replay attacked. Justin Sun's Poloniex supports rival thread. The Prance and Bread story was pure conjecture. I made that up. I said you would do something like that. I have never actually bought the green and yellow pants because I'm a Gator fan and I usually buy the ugly orange and blue pants. Right? But here you go. Despite being touted by some as the natural continuation of Ethereum, sure, those some are greedy miners who don't want to have to sell their graphics cards at an extreme discount, which stayed on proof of work. Rocky start. Here, let's hit the highlights. Right? A popular Chinese miner proposed the hard fork. Hard fork take place after the merge. However, multiple users on Twitter started complaining that they weren't able to use the web page, which is still a thing, not able to get their coins. Then reports of replay attacks, but Certic and PeckShield said they are related to incorrect chain ID and there's no vulnerability. By the way, we'll jump over here. Ethereum proof of work suffers its first smart contract hack. Why? Because of replay attacks, that exact vulnerability. So, oh my God. Audits in crypto are the funniest thing in the world. Like every smart contract that gets hacked or exploited has been audited by like the big 4 top firms. You might as well just say like audited by these companies, come hack me. Right? But Justin Sun owns Poloniex and said he would support ETHW. And then at the very end, citing market situation, he supported some shit called Ethereum Fair that literally nobody's ever heard of. Like, what the fuck is that? And then they said that people had received the airdrop and they weren't going to do it. Why? Why? Why do we love punching ourselves directly into the testicles for fun? Hey, you know what would be fun to do today? I'm going to kick myself in the teeth. That's the crypto space. Why do we need to do any of this? Yeah. Good. Congratulations, Ethereum proof of work. You're one of us. You've now been hacked. I don't even know if I got any of that shitty ETHW stuff because my ETH is on Voyager, except for the ETH I bought today. And now look, here's the ETH PoW chart on BitMEX. You could have shorted it at $95. You couldn't actually sell your coins, but with leverage, it went down to $3, $3.97. Now it's back to $6.40. Has doubled off the lows. What a god tier trade if you caught that bottom. But guys, this shit is trash. Like, get it out of here, man. So annoying. So annoying. What's the stonk market doing? Oh, pretty flat. Dollar. Just wrecking shit. I don't know, man. You know, some days you wake up and you're like, why? Remember how Pomp like quit everything? He was like the news and the alignment of the news. And I don't want to be a newscaster some days because this shit is stupid. None of that is news, right? It's just a bunch of people talking about things that they think matter. None of this matters. You know what matters? You know what matters? It shouldn't. The Fed meeting on Wednesday. What matters is if they're going to raise interest rates 0.75 or 1 basis point. I say raise that shit 500 today or get the fuck out of here. Bring the pain. Jump around like House of Pain. I came to get down. So get out your seat and jump around. I am the cream of the crop. I rise to the top. I never eat a pig because a pig is a cop, or better yet, a Terminator, like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Try to play me out like as if my name was Sega. But I ain't going out like no punk bitch. Get used to one style and you know what, I might switch. I didn't know that I would rap House of Pain today. But it's all that matters right now is the Fed. It's not like if it's 1 basis point or 75 or 10 or 7, 9, niner. Did I hear a niner in there? What matters is that people just want it to be lower or even to what they expect. Anyways, man. Yeah, bring out Stonky Stonks. I don't have him. I only have the Shibmit. Stonky Stonks was just a manifestation of Photoshop from Justin. What do my sources say about 0.75 or 1? They say, I made it up. Nobody knows, man. Sauces. Probably 0.75. No, I do not want that pain. It's a joke. Nobody wants that pain. But like now the hikes don't even work anymore. They tried. They're fucked. The Fed does not matter. The markets dictate what the Fed does, not the way around. Did you ever hear this joke? Okay, let's talk about that. We're going to talk about that. I'm going to use an allegory to talk about that. Right? So there's a kid in school when I was growing up. And we were doing a spelling bee. And it's a true story. It must have been 3rd grade. And the teacher said, hey, to this kid, spell dictate. D-I-C-T-A-T-E. And then the teacher said, that's great. Can you use it in a sentence? And the kid said, your mother says my dictate good. It's not a true story. That's a joke from my youth. It's your mama said my dictate good. But yes. That was a funny joke, man. I used to that joke. Shit used to kill. Shit used to kill. Your mama said my dictate good. But yes, the market does dictate it, of course. Right? It's kind of a reverse around the back, reach around way of dictating what the Fed does. But yeah, good point. Anyways, good joke. Thank you for the setup, Fiboswani. Your check is in the mail. Hey, Darla, how am I dictate? That's right. Right. Powell can take a hike to a tall place. I mean, he can take a hike to a tall place. The question isn't like whether he's going to take a hike to a tall place. It's how he's going to choose to come down. Like if you want to complete that, you say, you know, long walk off a short pier. If you want to hear dad jokes, you have to spell here correctly. That was a dad joke in its own. Are we getting another crash because of China and Taiwan? I don't know, man. What happened in China and Taiwan? Because we said we would defend Taiwan if China did Taiwan stuff. No, I don't think that's it. I think it's all right now. I think it's we're all about that Fed. Wow, guys, who would have thought? Who would have thought that even if it's just temporary, that Ethereum would bounce exactly at 1284, the most obvious level on a chart ever of all time? Look at it. Look at it. Examine it. I'm gonna have my moment because it's probably gonna go do this. Yee, Scott's a genius. Obviously, we all know what's gonna happen. If you celebrate a win, you lose. That's a good joke. See, decent art. I'm quite fed up. You see what he did there? There's your dad joke. Powell do 75 bips. I think so. What percent of coins are in profit right now? I mean, considering they all started at a value of 0, I would say 100%. So you have to offer a timeline. Yeah, it's the best circle of the month. It's a good circle. It's a really good circle I did on that chart. Feels good. Powell doesn't dictate the market. Do I have to do this again? How does Powell dictate? How's Powell's dictate? I really have nothing left, guys. There's like nothing in the news. I'm going to even go over to like here and see if there's news. I'm reading through this thing, Crypto Panic. Do you guys know this? Look, I'm going to bring it over here. No, I didn't mean to bring the entire. Okay, look. Let me see if I can find the thing. You're not going to be able to see this at all, right? But this is, I look at this pretty often. It's just like running headlines. There's a lot of these, right? But here's our headlines. Bitcoin may retest 20,000 before it drops to 18,000. Like it's literally was just in the 18,000s and 20,000. That's some really god tier analysis. Bitcoin could be at the price that it's at right now, but it could also go to a different price. Indian exchange Wazir X follows Binance and delisting USDC. That sounds bad. This boomer is wrong about Bitcoin. That's Pomp talking about Nassim Taleb. UK watchdog warns against FTX weeks after Crypto.com granted business approvals. Seems conspiratory. Why the Ethereum merge was a sell the news event. Oh, guys, price went down. So let's talk about why it was obvious that price would go down. This is the news that we have to deal with. I haven't looked at this. Is Bitcoin Lightning Network at risk of being censored? I don't know, man. What does that even mean? Solitaire, Counter-Strike, Snake, how casual gaming can be a huge Bitcoin on-ramp. So now our narrative in crypto gaming is that we're going to play Solitaire and fucking Minesweeper, and that's going to be good for Bitcoin. Shut up. I'm just going through these. I don't know. Can you even see them? New crucial reasons for Bitcoin purchasing named by legendary rich dad, poor dad. Yeah, he says it's good. Let's look at that. What did he say? US dollars dying. That's his reason. Is that new? And program stability. But you've been talking about that shit forever, dude. That's not news. Does the Ethereum merge offer a new destination for institutional investors? Compelling question. Yes, obviously. Solana outperforms Ethereum in daily transactions in Q2. Ooh, hard-hitting news. Here's one significant improvement to ETH network following merge. Ethereum's energy consumption has decreased by almost 99.95%, as if nobody knew that was coming. Do Kwon's not on the run as South Korea calls for Interpol's red notice. He's not on the run. He's just on the walk. He's just walking away. He's not running, technically. Give us a mention, Scott. The UK's Bitcoin conference, Friday, 21st of October, Saturday, Assembly Rooms, 55 George Street, Edinburgh. Yeah, I don't know if that's real. Don't go there and like get robbed or raped or anything. But like if you do a Google search and it seems real, well, go there. Explained. 9 errors in White House's report on climate implications. Did they just listen to my stream last week? Because I went deep on that shit. The quantum threat to Bitcoin revisited. Really? Oh, you guys don't want to hear that. But listen, I love Peter. But like, yeah, quantum threat. As I had Michael Saylor on one time, and he was like, yeah, like same thing I said. If a quantum computer is a problem for Bitcoin, it's probably a bigger problem for, I don't know, like people just launching nukes with the quantum computers. Like, if your biggest concern about quantum computing is that your Bitcoin's going to be worth less and you might have a 51% attack, I don't know, man. Get out of your mom's basement and live in the actual world where you could hack literally everything that matters. Why $10 million Bitcoin is inevitable? It's not. That's a fucking stupid headline. Why is Ethereum underperforming Bitcoin since the merge? Because you picked a random 5 minutes in time to look at charts. Bitcoin is heading to 14,000. Here's why. Maybe. One of South Korea's biggest card issuers launches blockchain-powered platform to help customers spot fake goods. That's a lot of words. Sounds cool, though. Bitcoin Ethereum crash continues as U.S. 10-year Treasury yield surpasses June high. Story people aren't telling. You can probably make more money by buying a goddamn bond right now than getting yield in DeFi. It's crazy. That's all I got, man. I'm not going to read all these. You're still long on Solana? I don't own Solana anymore because of Voyager. I mean, I'm forced along with whatever was left of the position, but I'm not actively trading it. Hi, Scott. Is that a Juventus hat? Too bad I'm not a UV fan. It's a BITGET and Juventus hat. You guys might have remembered that I went and played basketball with a bunch of Juventus guys. BITGET sponsors my newsletter, of course. They flew us out there to LA. We did that, and they gave us this hat. And it was the hat that was new. When I looked in the camera, I was like, my hair is fucked up. It was the hat that was closest. I have two other hats in here I could have worn, but you'll see why I didn't. This one is awesome, but doesn't fit too good. Perth Heat, the Bitcoin baseball team. Does that hat look good on me? Should I wear it? Fits. I could go back to the backwards hats I used to wear. And the other one is their other Bitcoin baseball hat, which fits equally as well. I have a jacked up head shape, guys. I can't with the hats. So I chose this hat. Look at this hair. I'm getting a haircut right now after this. But I did write a song for you guys. It goes like this. Right? I can't. It's backwards, so it's messing me up. But like this. Today is going to be the day that they're going to throw it back to you. Like, which member of Oasis do I look like right now? I got to get it more combed forward, but this haircut is ridiculous. But you know what? This is amazing for if you have hair like this. As stupid as it looks, gets rid of the receding hairline. See this? It's bad. That's a good idea somebody just had in. Good. We're not going to do anything serious here for the rest of the day, guys. We're done. Oh, and in case, I need my blue blocking glasses. And probably some headphones. And maybe my oven mitt. I'm now wearing all the things that are on my decks. Okay, guys, that's all I got for you today, obviously, because this is just embarrassing at this point. Hope you enjoyed all the news and all the charts. They're really good, and I tell you a lot. Just remember when anybody asks that I'm the guy who bought Ethereum at 1284, and it looked great for at least a day. All right? It's been real, guys. Come see me in New York. If you're in New York, come let me dunk you. That's all I got. See y'all later. Peace. Bye.
That's dope.